In this video, we'll discuss a brief introduction of tuple, its operation, function and methods, and later on we'll explain all these functions and methods. The Python tuples are sequences that are used to store a tuple of values of any type. Tuple is immutable in nature. Now we'll discuss all tuple operations. CMP compares elements of two tuples. Repetition, that is star operator, repeats a tuple. Joining operator, that is concatenation operator, used to join two tuples. Now we'll discuss tuple functions and its methods. Sum function. This function takes a tuple sequence and returns sum of the elements. Min. This function returns elements from the tuple having the minimum value, and max will return the maximum value. Len function will return length of the tuple. Index will find the index position of the first occurrence of the value. Sorted will sort the elements in ascending order and it will return a list. If we will write in the sorted function reverse is equal to true, then it will return the data in descending order. Count method returns the count of a member or element in a given sequence. Sequence may be a list or a tuple. Now we'll discuss functions for nested tuple. A tuple containing another tuple in it as a member is called nested tuple. Functions like len, count, and index will work for a nested tuple normally. Length will return the length of the tuple. In the given example, there are 3 elements, hence length will be 3. Sum function will take a tuple sequence and returns sum of tuple elements. Here in this case, T2 contains 6, 8 and 5. Sum will be 19. Index returns the position of first occurrence of a value. Index of market is 2. To join two lists, we use concatenation operator. Here tuple 1 is equal to 23, 45, 78. Tuple 2 is equal to Aman, Amit. If we will add them, we will get 23, 45, 78, Aman, Amit. If both the operands are tuple, then only concatenation operator can be used. We cannot add a tuple with number, a tuple with complex, a tuple with string, a tuple with list. It will give type error. Here we are trying to add a tuple plus 1, then it is giving type error. Can only concatenate tuple, not integer to tuple. Tuple slices are the subparts of the tuple extracted out. Here in tuple 1 there are 7 elements. Index started from 0 to 6. If we want to have the elements from 1 to 4, then we should write sequence is equal to tuple 1, 1 colon 4. It will give the elements of index 1, 2, 3, which is 43, 54 and 76. T start colon stop colon step creates a tuple slice out of tuple T with elements falling between indexes start and stop, not including stop. Step -1 in between. If we want to get each second element, that means if we want to skip one element, then Sequence is equal to tuple 1, 0, colon 10, colon 2 will give every even index element, that is 23, 54, 87 and 9. If we want to get every third element, then you should write tuple 1 within bracket 0, colon 10, colon 3. It will give each third element. We can compare two tuples by using comparison operator, that is less than, greater than, equal to and not equal to. Python internally compares individual elements of two tuples. For two tuples to be equal, they must have same number of elements and the elements should be equal. Here we will declare another tuple to see how tuple compares with other tuple. Here tuple 2 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 0. Here tuple 1 less than tuple 2 will give true and tuple 1 is equal to tuple 2 will give false because the two have different elements in it. If we will write tuple 1 greater than tuple 2, it will give a false result. Now we'll see what is packing and unpacking of tuple. Packing means to create a tuple from set of values and unpacking is just reverse of it. If tuple 1 is equal to J, Tushar, Dhruv and Amit, here there are 4 elements we have to declare in left side 4 variables A, B, C, D is equal to tuple 1. If we will print A, J will be printed. If we will print B, then Tushar will be printed. If we will print C, Dhruv will be printed. In variable D, Amit is there. We should remember that the number of variables in the left side of the assignment must match the number of elements in the tuple. Python will now assign each of the elements of the tuple to the variables on the left side of the assignment operator. Len function returns the length of the tuple, the count of elements in the tuple. In this case, length of tuple 1 is equal to 4. For mean and max function, the elements of the tuple should be of same type. Mean function will return the element having minimum value. In this case, it is Amit, and max function returns the element having the maximum value. In this case, it is Tushar. In case of string, alphabet A will come first, then alphabet T. If the tuple contains numeric values, then also we can calculate the max value and mean value of a tuple. If tuple 2 is equal to 23, 45, 76 and 98, then mean of tuple 2 is equal to 23 and mean of tuple 1 is equal to Amit. We can calculate the max function or maximum value of a tuple by using max function. Here in this case, max of tuple 1 is equal to Tushar and max of tuple 2 is equal to 98. If we want to find the sum of elements of tuple 2, in this case it will be 242. Index function returns the index of an existing element of a tuple. In this example, Index of Vikas is 7. Index of 5 is equal to 2. There are 4 5s in this tuple, but it is showing the index of first 5. Count method will count the number of occurrence of a particular element. In this case, t dot count 5 will give 4. T dot count 9 is equal to 3 because there are 4 5s and 3 9s in this tuple. There is only one Vikas in this tuple. For that, t dot count Vikas will give only 1. Tuple method can receive argument of iterable sequence type only. Tuple method is actually a constructor method is used to create tuples from different sequence. We can create tuple from a string. Here str is equal to Kamlesh, t1 is equal to tuple str. If we will print t1, then we will have KAMLESH. All the alphabets of Kamlesh will be the elements of the tuple. We can also create a tuple from a list. To create a tuple from a list, here we are taking one example. L is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. T1 tuple L will result a tuple containing the same elements as in the list. We can also create a tuple from a dictionary, and the keys of the past dictionary will be the elements of the tuple. Sorted function takes a tuple and returns a list, and by default it will be in ascending order, and if we want to make it descending, then we have to write reverse is equal to true. This example, T1 is equal to 23, 45, 67, 89, 1, 2, 3, 4. S is equal to sorted T1 will give 1, 2, 3, 4, 23, 45, 67 and 89. If we will write S is equal to sorted T1 comma reverse is equal to true, then it will give the data in descending order, that is 89, 67, 45, 23, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we know, tuple is immutable in nature. Then how to change the value in tuples? There are two ways to do this. First, using tuple unpacking. Here t is equal to 2, 3, 4 and 67. ABCD is equal to t. Simply we are assigning each of the element of tuple to the variable on the left side of the assignment operator. Here we are changing the value of C, that is 34, and again we are assigning the values of variables to the tuple. T is equal to ABCD will do that job. Now we can see the third value is changed to 34. As we know, list is mutable. In the second method, we are changing the tuple to list, and we can make changes to the list, and again by using constructor method tuple, we can change the list to a tuple. First, in the example, we are changing the tuple to list. L is equal to list T1 will do this job. Now we can print the list. Data in the square bracket indicate that it is a list. we are changing L5 is equal to 800. Now we can see the items of list. As you can see, the fifth index value is 800. Tuple L will make the list to a tuple. Now you can see the data are inside round brackets. Now we'll discuss some functions of nested tuple. There are 6 elements in this tuple and length of T2 will give 6, and the fifth element is a tuple itself, and index of fifth element is 4. Index of 3 is equal to 2. To access the mean, sum or max value of the inner tuple, we have to write T2 within square bracket 4 because 4 is its index. Index of Milan is 5. T2 dot count 45 result 0 because 45 is inside a tuple which is in T2. If we want to find the count of 45, then we have to write T2 within square bracket 4 dot count 45, and count 45 is equal to 1. If we will write T2 count 45, it will give 0 because 45 is not an element of tuple T2. It is the element of the inner tuple. If we want to find the minimum value of the inner tuple, then we can write mean T2 within square bracket 4 will give 6, and if we want to find the maximum value, then we can write max within bracket T2 within square bracket 4, it will give 90, and if we want to find the sum of elements, then we can write sum within round brackets T2 within square bracket 4, it will give 181. Hope this video is beneficial to you. Thanks for watching the video.